Good morning everybody, and welcome back to another video from Bulls to the Wall Trading. This is going to be a recap video for Thursday, October 12th, 2017. I will be recapping the stocks that I had last night and go over some trades that I got in on. Let me just make sure that I am recording, and we are. Alright, so today I broke one of my rules. It was stupid. I shouldn't have broken one of my rules. I ended up losing a little bit of money, and I'll go over that with you. So today my day was not all that great, but I didn't lose that much, and it just goes to show that everybody makes mistake. I broke my rule, and I shouldn't have never done it, but hey, what are you gonna do? You learn from it. So let's go over the ones that I had decided to keep an eye on. And again, the reason I have these videos before 10 a.m. or a little bit after 10 a.m. is because I only trade until 10 a.m. I don't spend the whole day trading. So ARCI, never looked at this one. It has low volume. The market has been open for a little bit under an hour, and it hasn't even broken 100,000. So in the morning, I didn't even bother to look at it. And as you can tell, it didn't do what we wanted it to do. It never crossed the line that we drew. ROKA. Same thing, didn't really do what we wanted it to do, not that much volume, didn't really pay attention to it, so we didn't miss much there. LBIX, this one, more of the same, low volume, didn't really pay attention to it. At the market open, it just went down, but we wanted it to go up so that hopefully it could cross the line that we drew last night at 280, but as you can tell, it didn't do that. RGSE, same situation here, $500,000 in volume. Didn't really look at it this morning because the volume was really low before the market opened, and as you can tell, as soon as the market opened, it kind of went up, and now it's just going sideways. It has a lot of ground to cover, and I don't think it's going to do that. Next one, MTBC. This one, same issue. It had low volume in the morning before the market opened. It did break through the line that we drew up to $3.57, so not that impressive of a jump or of a profit. And again, I didn't really bother with this one because there was no volume in the pre-market, so I only trade high volume stocks. If in the morning in the pre-market before the market opens it has relatively low volume, I don't even bother looking at it. CASI, this is one that I was looking at it because it had a lot of volume in the pre-market, and as you can tell, it has 2.5 million in volume. So when you compare this volume to these, this one by far is way better. But the volume doesn't mean anything if it doesn't do what we want it to do. It opened up, it had a nice little spike, but then it just came down. So it still has a long way to go, and it never made it to where we wanted it to go. So out of all these, the only one that I was really watching was CASI. Continuation plays, IMNP, same thing, low volume, didn't bother looking at it, never recovered, and went back to the line that we drew. CATB, more of the same, low volume, never recovered. ITUS, this one I didn't keep track of. Again, didn't really have much volume in the pre-market, but it did reach highs of 340. So if I was keeping up with this one in the pre-market, I would have drawn a new line there. But as you can tell, it didn't even cross the line that we drew last night or the one from this morning. BW, it had a nice spike last night, but after that it just went down. Not even 1 million in volume, so I didn't even keep up with it. So you guys can see there that it has a big gap to fill, and it didn't fill it in the morning. KTOV, this one, we drew our line at $3.88. At the market open it dove, but now it looks like it's recovering. So if you're watching this video, whenever you watch it, you might want to follow up with this one just to see if it does break through. I stopped trading for the day, so I'm not going to bother with this one. It has 1 million in volume in just over an hour. I'm sorry, not an hour, half an hour. So that's pretty good. NAK. Didn't follow through with this one again because there wasn't much volume in the pre-market. If I would have kept up with it, I would have drawn my line right there at 212 and hope that the price can come back up and cross that 212 mark. Didn't I just do this one? Oh, I guess the volume changed. GLUU. This one might be a good one if you guys are watching this. This is a line that we drew last night. It broke through to highs of 420, so this is where I'll draw my line, and we want it to go across this 420. So I'm just gonna keep it here for a little bit just to see if it crosses, so you guys can see this in real time. Let's see. So there's a lot of transactions going on, as you can tell over here with the time and sales. Let's see. It's at 417. It has 1.5 in volume. Buyers at 417, sellers at 418, which is good. Now it's at 4 up. It's finding resistance around that 418 mark. So there's a pretty big battle right now about the price. There's still buyers at 417, sellers at 418. Oh, there goes 419. Alright, let's see if it can go above 420. Or if it's gonna get rejected at 420. Alright, it looks like it got rejected a little bit. Oh, there we go. There we go. It's testing that 420. There it goes, 420. And let's see if it can break above. Whew, there's a wall at 420. It brought it down. There's a big resistance at 420. Oh, now it went all red. So that's going to go down a little bit. There it is. There it is. They brought it down. So I don't want to spend too much time on this. I'll come back before I finish the video just to see what happened. But you guys can see it in real time right there. That it's fighting to get over 420. Next one, CLSN. This one, we drew our line right here at 485. This one spiked up to $6 in the pre-market, so that's where I drew my new line, but it never made it up, so we didn't miss much there. Infi, this one is the one where I lost money, and it was my mistake. It had nothing to do with the stock. It was just my foolishness. I broke one of my rules, and I am very disappointed in myself, but what are you gonna do? So yesterday we drew our line right here at $1.71, and then this morning it made new highs of 256. So that's where I drew my line. So at the open, it broke through the 256 and it went up to $3, I think. Yeah, about $3. So again, for those of you that don't know, I trade with Ustocktrade. I don't trade with Thinkorswim. So I had my order ready, but instead of hitting buy, I hit sell. And obviously my broker said you don't have anything to sell. So by hitting the wrong button, I missed my opportunity to get in. So usually when I miss my opportunity to get in, one of my rules is don't chase the stock, just leave it alone, trade another day. But for whatever reason, I saw it going up so high that I decided to get in at the $3 mark right here. Right around here. Oh, hold on, let me draw that line. Right around here. As soon as I got in, right here at $3, look at what happened. It just came down. And that's why I don't chase stocks. If I can't get in at the price that I want, I should not chase a stock. So I broke my rule. I got in at $3. I chased the stock. And the following candle, it just went down. So this was all me, all my mistake. I found the perfect stock. It did what I wanted it to do. I hit the wrong button. That's my mistake. Then I got in. I chased the stock. Again, that's my mistake. I broke one of my rules. and then it went down and I lost money. So that's all on me. Learning experience, you know, to keep in mind for the future. And the next one is ONCS. This one is another one that I had. This one was actually in my morning scanner, and I had it because it reached highs of $1.46. But as you can tell, it just kind of went down at the open. Going back to the one where I made a mistake, you know, the thing that saved me with this one was a stop. You know, that's why you always buy with a stop, because you need to protect yourself from moves like this. So I lost money, but it wasn't a crazy amount. It could have been way worse if I didn't have a stop. So, you know, if you make your own rules, if you develop your style of trading, follow your own rules. I broke my rule today and I ended up losing money. I should know better than that. So let's check back with GLUU, see if it broke 420. It did not. It tested 420 and it got rejected, and now it's just hanging out around 415, and it looks like it's going down. So that is about it. That's gonna be my trading recap for the day for October 12th, 2017. As you guys can see, what happens when you don't follow your rules, when you're not disciplined. You make a mistake and you lose money. Please follow my channel. Please like and subscribe if you find these videos educational and helpful. If you have any questions or if you want me to go over anything, please leave me a comment and I will gladly answer your questions or make a video. And for those of you maybe asking what is Bulls to the Wall Trading, it's a channel that I created just so I can share my experiences, just so I can share things like this, you know, how I basically messed up a trade, just so you guys don't do that in the future. It's a way for me to share my experiences, my tips, my tricks, my watch list and recaps, and just basically to help people out. That's my goal for this channel. Be on the lookout for my watch list video later tonight, and I will see you guys later. Everybody have a great rest of your day. Bye bye.